Okay, so I have been waiting. Why does it look like my tail is fanning my fart and she's like, ugh. Stop it. I finished watching Mandalorian season 2. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Dude, this show was ice on rice. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I like what I did there. This is one of the best shows I've ever seen. From the worlds to the characters, the character development, the tension and suspense, how they introduce the characters, and how we see people we've always loved like Cara Thrace. What? My girl? Yes, I know her name is Katie Sackhoff, okay? But everyone knows her as Cara Thrace. Starbuck, come on. Let's be serious. To the frog lady, to the freaking ice spider episode. Oh god, dude, I hated that episode. I mean, I liked that episode, but the thing with the baby spiders crawling in, all that. Oh god, no, that was woo, that was too much for me. I just felt skeevy all over. The big one I could deal with. Little one started coming in the ship, and it just felt like a violation. It felt like rapis, you know what I'm talking about. All these legs, that was way too much. That was too much. But I loved it. I loved every single episode. There's not one episode of Mandalorian that I did not like. And then we got that finale. Holy shit. Then we get the ending and we're like, dude, the way they built that up. You know, my partner gave it away. He's like, is that Luke? I'm like, wait, no, it's not. Is it? He's like, yeah, he's got one glove on the other hand. Look at his lightsaber and, you know, he's a Jedi and let's put everything together. I tried so much to escape all the spoilers surrounding the show, but I honestly was surprised when I saw Luke Skywalker take off his freaking cloak or whatever you want to call it. And I was crying. I mean, the one thing that we were both joking at, because my partner, he saw it first, but then when he came in, and Luke took off his thing, and we're like, okay, this is cool. That's Mark Hamill. They de-aged him. But holy shit. Yo, that 3D looks, that face swapping thing looks rough. My partner even said, yo, there are people on YouTube who do better deep fakes than they did here. And you can tell, and that's why his head is so still, because he moves several points. You can see his face. You could see it. You can see how it looks a little bit rough. I'll show you another thing. Watch. Look at how his face is moving. It doesn't look natural, and you can tell. See, there are points where his head is moving, but the face can't catch up. It looks freaking weird. You can tell it's a deep fake. But there are people on YouTube that Disney seriously needs to consider hiring that can do a way better job than they did in this scene. But still, even with that, it was so touching. I mean, wow. I actually was crying. And then when Mando took off his helmet, which was already spoiled for me because, you know, that's one of those things. If you don't catch up and you watch a show in time, people are going to be talking about it. It's your fault if you haven't seen it. It is what it is. It's the internet. The only way to not spoil it is if you actually watch the show on time or you stay off the internet. And it sucks. But I already knew that Mando was going to take off his helmet, and it kind of was foreshadowed anyway, because the entire spiel in this entire show was that he cannot take off his helmet for a living thing. And then this kid is the only one he takes it off for. Even in the previous episode with Bill Burr, he took off his helmet to do the face recognition thing so that he could save the kid. Man, this fatherly love, it was just so beautiful how he was willing to give up everything from the start in order to protect Grogu. And it was so beautiful. Man, they really played that. They paced it right. It wasn't too rushed. The pacing was perfect. That goodbye felt like a real goodbye. And you know that that kid is safe with Luke Skywalker. The other thing that my partner said is that obviously because of all of this, and I also know, what's her name again? The girl with the face. Rosario plays her. She's from Clone Wars. God damn it. I can never know from finisher. Tano? Ashoka Tano. See, I was right. I was close. Yeah, this girl, I remember seeing her face in Clone Wars, I believe it was. I never watched Clone Wars. Like I said before in all my other videos, I am baby smooth, bareback, new to Star Wars. I've seen clips of Star Wars. I've been in the room when people were watching it, but I fell asleep and I woke up at the very integral parts, like, you know, Luke getting his hand chopped off. I know that Anakin is Darth Vader, all of that. I know some of the characters. I don't know the entire story. I know the Force is now based on some kind of life form, apparently, that gives off that thing, and you need to be a Jedi or have special training to learn how to wield it or something. Look, Mandalorian made me want to get into Star Wars. And no, I know a lot of you were hounding me about it. I have not watched Star Wars yet. I wanted to finish Mandalorian so that I can, you know, I'll be done with it. I'm not confused. I know that Mandalorian now takes place after the first 3 movies. That's what my partner said. I don't know. Apparently, I feel betrayed because, you know, he watched the first Star Wars and, you know, at first, I swear to goodness he said he didn't. But, you know, magically now, apparently he watched the first one. So, you know, whatever, it's cool. I guess, you know, I kind of watched it too, but he watched more of it than me. Why is this even a competition? Stop!
Stop killing Judas!
But I think that they did this very right with the show. I'm very impressed, and I saw R2-D2 and I was like, oh my god! See, I know him.
You know what I mean? Walkie slash.
I remember Mr. Beep Boop, but it was so cute, like watching the both of them talk, and oh, it was so adorable. I love the show. Like, I went away feeling like I won something. Like, the end of Game of Thrones, I didn't feel like this. With this show, I felt like, man, oh my god. Oh, I felt like I was rewarded for putting all my investment into this show. This made me want to see more of the world. It made me want to watch Star Wars, or at least the first 3 movies. And now that this is over and there's so much more lore with the other movies, now I really want to freaking watch it. Thank you, Jon Favreau. Thank you. And I hope Disney learns from this. And apparently I've heard, I have to look into this. I'm just commenting on what I've heard so far, that Kevin Feige is going to be taking over the universe for these other shows because they're like, oh my god, everyone liked Mandalorian. Let's make more of these. But let's do it the right way. Let's take what we did right with this thing and do it with the other things. And please, yes, Disney, do that. If you can make more shows like this and make them feel like this, holy shit, I will fucking pay for it. I swear to freaking goodness. It would be worth getting a Disney Plus subscription just for these shows. Whew. Jesus, I don't put this much passion into reviewing something unless, like, you know, I really hate it and I feel cheated. Pedro Pascal as well. Oh, Pedro Pascal. I have to learn to say these names properly. He did an outstanding job as a Mandalorian. I don't even feel like he was the same character in Game of Thrones. It's freaking weird seeing him play this because I'm gonna be totally honest. Never mind. Can't ever say. Okay. He was way more Spanish in that one. I mean, he is Spanish, of Spanish descent, but I don't know. Like, maybe he just felt like a different person. Like, a completely different person. That's what I'm trying to say.
Elia Martel, who gave you the order?
And I was impressed. His voice sounded so different. I know he was a lot younger back then too. Maybe that was it. I don't know. There's something about this character and the Martell character that he played. Just 2 totally different people. Like, I was actually shocked when my partner said, oh, that's the guy from Game of Thrones that got his head squished in. I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, yes, it is. And I'm usually really good. That's a game that we play, trying to recognize where we saw their actors from. And I just couldn't believe it. And then I saw him. I'm like, oh, wow, it is him. Wow. Just really makes a difference when he doesn't have black hair. But I love this show, you guys. This show was freaking awesome. I'm gonna go back to watching Castlevania, but we had to finish this because everyone was talking about season 2, and I'm like, holy shit, I didn't watch it. I'm gonna get more spoilers. So we hammered it through and we made it, and I'm so glad that we did. This is the kind of show I would watch over again just to see things that I missed. But now I do want to watch Star Wars even more so. This makes me want to get to know Luke and Anakin. Like, I'm really interested in Anakin's story because he went to the dark side and I didn't really get the full scope as to why. Don't worry, I don't need you guys to tell me in the comments. I will watch it myself. I want to know myself because I can only get that kind of information if I watch it myself and absorb it myself. I know you guys are just as excited and you're trying to share the world with me and educate me and stuff, but for me to really get it, I have to watch it. It's about time now. It's been really late, and you know what? Mandalorian did a really good thing because I can imagine that other people who have not watched Star Wars or who are not familiar with the franchise, this will open up their eyes. The same way that good movies open up people's eyes to the comic book world. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Season 2 was amazing. The entire show was amazing. Oh man, wow. I feel so refreshed. I feel like I had a digital climax or something because this show was so good.
Dude, don't.
Like that ending, the suspense with those droids, and then you see how formidable the droids are. The first thing they did is they wrote in how formidable the droids were, and then they show this person just slicing them through like butter. You're like, dude, that guy is powerful. And then it's Luke Skywalker, like, oh my god, what? I'm so excited. I am so excited. God. And they're making a Mandalorian season 3 apparently, and I'm like, why? You don't need to, unless they're gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do with it next, but oh God, I can't even speak right now. Anyways, that's it. That's my raw dog. Wait, is that a bad word? Raw dog sounds vulgar.
Fuck.
Anyway, that's my raw take on season 2. What I thought about it, what I thought about the entire show as a whole. I would like to make other videos on Mandalorian, but I'm gonna go back and watch Castlevania now, and we'll revisit this later. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Altiori. You ask, we answer. Coming soon to a Disney streaming service near you.